Well, Tatum agrees this morning, and I think the other combines are firing up. So we're gonna jump right into harvesting today, and we should be able to finish. There's only 700 acres left, and with 7 combines, surely we can do 100 acres in a day. So they just set up a new bag because we filled that up last night. Tessa's blowing out her radiator, probably demolishing the radiator fins. And my combine, I guess, is ready to rock and roll, so I guess we're gonna load up. Dibs, are you ready? Oh, almost fell between the cracks. Also this morning, we put a new flap on the front of my center canvas belt. Whenever my header caught fire the other day, it kind of burnt it, as well as I didn't have the extended one on there. That looks a lot better. Now all this chaff and stuff on my feeder house doesn't look that much better, but you know, that's optional. So anyways, we're gonna get going for the day though. Dip saw a couple of birds earlier, so now he's on bird patrol. Look at him. He's always looking. He definitely makes long days in the cabs way more entertaining. Plus, look how cute he is. Well, we've been going back and forth. We're actually almost done with this field. And then the next field is just across the road right here. Well, actually, it's this one across the road, and then there's one more across the road. After that, we are completely done. Which is actually insane to say, because in real time, I haven't even posted our first day in North Dakota yet. Matter of fact, I'm still on move day from Nebraska to North Dakota, and we're already done in North Dakota. We've done several thousands of acres. That's how behind I am. Well, you can see where the spray rig got stuck over there, and we're gonna give it plenty of room. We're gonna cut a massive circle around this, and then Mom's gonna put it in 4-wheel drive and just go outside all the way until she can get to the middle, or if she can get to the middle, I should say. We'd rather play it safe than sorry. We've already had one combine stuck here, so we don't need another one. It also looks like it could rain any second now. Wouldn't that be our luck? We have like a couple hundred acres left and then we get rained out. I think it's actually raining in Mott down south, so it's not quite towards us. It's actually going that way, so that's good. I already see the problem. Well, here's one problem that I needed to address before that goes in the combine, but yep, piece of wood jammed up in there. Nice. Broke it off. There we go. I think that's just about everything. Look how dark those clouds are. Man. Let me tell you, a neat trick is keeping a pry bar in your steps, just like that. That thing's a lifesaver.
So Shanna had a bolt missing from one of her sections, and I get out there, I'm like carrying all this stuff, you know, because I carry it all in the green car, and all the tools and stuff like that. I go, Shannon, honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. I've been around while they fixed like the sickle and sections and like the guards and stuff like that, but I've never had to like maintenance on them in the meantime. Like, I don't know, I don't know how to describe it, but I've never done that. So she's like, we can do it. And we go and we start trying to loosen the screws. And apparently there's a trick. You stick a pry bar in there and then you use that to get them loose. And we didn't know that. So I mean, we were putting our whole body weight into that thing and it was not coming off. So we had to call for reinforcement, which was hated. And he called us noodles. But we just didn't know. I mean, Shannon knows how to fix one, but we just couldn't get the bolts off.
Let me tell you, the 4G crew in our header situation, we're not having too much luck here. Mom's draper belt won't move. Mine's actually chattering really bad for some weird reason. I plugged it and then I reversed it, got it unplugged, and then started up again, and now it's chattering. So where we're cutting right now, there used to be tree rows. So all those lines that you see right there used to be trees, but they actually cleared all of them. And now there's not trees anymore. All there is just stumps out here. So it's kind of, you know, pretty harsh on the headers. I mean, we're just constantly picking up stumps and sticks and rocks and all sorts of stuff out here. Yeah, there goes the stump. We're gonna have to dump the rock trap after this field for sure. Well, how's y'all's day going? Hope it's better than ours right now. That is unbelievable, man. I mean, that's no little bitty stick. I mean, wow. Tatum's header is out for the count currently. He actually got a log, probably similar to the size of the one that I just got on my sickle, and it went into his drum and broke some sort of shaft on his drum.
You have a whole ribbon behind you.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure it's trying to shove the fingers through the drum or something along the lines of that. I'm not too sure what they were doing over there, but I don't know. This tree row section over here is always a disaster. It is every single year. Well, all we have is what they're working on right there, and then these two strips right here, and then we're finally done. Hopefully we don't find a log before that happens. Well, everyone's all finishing up, dumping off into the grain carts. Here's where Tatum got his log incident. I don't know if they got the log out of all of these piles or not, but Mom's gonna go clean this up. And then we are officially done with this farmer. Which technically means we're done with the 9RX section, which is kind of sad. Also, there at the very end, the neighboring farmer also hopped over to help us finish. they have 3 cat combines. But it is just extremely fun having this many combines in one field, as well as grain carts. It just makes it more action-packed, and I don't know, it's just way more entertaining than just having, you know, 2 or 3 combines in the field with 1 grain cart. Also, look at everyone just leaving the field. We look like little bitty ants, like leaving the colony. I don't know. It just looks kind of funny. Well, riding down the last bit of acres that I got for this farmer, I actually have to go back to another field because I don't know if I wrote down the acres right or not. I always like to write down all of the acres because you never know whenever technology fails you and stuff. We've actually covered quite a bit of acres this year. Definitely less than what we, you know, expected at the beginning of the year, mainly because hail has taken out probably a third of our acres this year, so that's kind of unfortunate. Well, I guess we're finished up for the day. We're going to, I'm sure, service and stuff like that tomorrow morning and then head to the farmer down south. We might run over to the farmer's shop right now and see the damage of, you know, the other header. So if we have any footage of that, we're gonna pan to that. Well, this looks like it was a fun project. It kind of got into the floor a little bit with the fingers, but got the drum pulled out. That looks really strange with no drum in there. But if we look at the drum, you can see how the fingers were trying to go through the drum. So I think on the inside here, there's a whole bunch of stuff that's broken. I don't know if I can show y'all in there or not. I think it might be bent as well. I don't know. Pretty sure we're gonna have to get a whole new drum though, like everything brand new. So that's gonna be a fun project. Anyways, back to the combine cab. I'm pre-recording this as if I just saw it, but I'm really just sitting in the seat before. I know y'all just saw the footage of the header, but I haven't, but I'm gonna record this anyways. Yeah, that's probably pretty bad. But I do think that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one.
There's actually nothing wrong with this.
Alrighty, we got the new drum put in, so we're gonna run it, see if it runs or see if it throws all these fingers through the drum, one or the other.